Kapla. Dag pa, dag be. Hoi, tjoe. This is Klingon. Gene Roddenberry was a time traveler. This is a series where I tell you a story, its subsequent theory and explanations, and then I let you make up your mind. Is it of alien origin? Did somebody on Earth write it? Or was it just one big joke? Topic in this vid, the Voynich Manuscript. For those who are interested, I have put a link in the description with a full digital copy of the manuscript, so you might have a crack at translating it yourselves. There exists a handwritten illustrated codex in an unknown language on vellum carbon dated to the early 15th century and named after Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer who purchased it in 1912. It has been studied by cryptographers and code breakers, including those of the First and Second World Wars, both amateur and professional, yet no one seems to be able to decipher it, and numerous hypotheses exist to explain it. Yeah, maybe they should learn a language first. It contains 240 pages, but numbering gaps suggest it originally contained at least 272 pages. The paper is of calfskin, written with a quill pen in iron gall ink, and the paints are of inexpensive natural mixtures. Parts of the texts are modified. Calfskin? It's edible! Except for extraneous Latin writing, most of the text is written in an unknown language consisting of simple characters composed of one or two strokes. They're in single columns, with no noticeable punctuations. The text consists of over 170,000 characters in about 35,000 groups. Some of the characters are unique to one group, others are found throughout the entire text. As I told you, Klingon. The text is laced with illustrations. The drawings are different and contain plants and isolated plant parts, suggesting a pharmaceutical connection. Circular diagrams similar to star systems and other astronomical and cosmological images. Figures, mostly nude women, suggesting a biological study, and short paragraphs, similar to recipes. So it's an alien cookbook? Stephen Bax, professor of applied linguistics at the University of Bedfordshire, identified some of the illustrations in the manuscript and claimed to have managed to translate 10 words and thus several characters from it. He has worked out juniper, Taurus, coriander, Centauri, Chiron, Hellebore, Nigella, Sativa, Kessar and cotton. Although only a partial decoding, it has already stirred up some excitement. Just 10 words? What university was he from again? US botanist Dr. Arthur Tucker claims that at least 37 of the 303 plants illustrated would have grown in the Central American region at the time it was written. He actually compared the plants' illustrations with his collection of 16th century Mexican records. So it contains hallucinogens, drugs. Oh man, I feel groovy! Stemming from the possible decoding we discussed, we could extrapolate it was written in Nahuatl, the language predominantly spoken by the Aztecs. However, numerous suggestions have been put forward to explain the difficulties in decoding it. Here are some of the theories as in which language it was written. Early Welsh or Old Cornish, Old German, Old Dutch, Old French, Old Spanish, the Manchu language, and or Hebrew. It still could be Klingon. No one of the suggested languages leads up straight into the first origin theory. Chris Perry believes it is in a pretend foreign language. This would suggest that the whole thing is just a hoax. It could have been created using an encryption tool known as a Cardan Grill. That is what computer scientist Gordon Ruck suggested. He believes it was created by a 16th century Englishman, Edward Kelly, in order to con Emperor Rudolph II. Sergio Torsella believes it could have been written by a quack doctor as an alchemical herbal, a collection of nonsense to impress clients. Michael Barlow suggested in 1986 it might have been written by Voynich himself as a hoax. Being an antiques dealer, he certainly possessed the knowledge. However, no evidence exists of this. Klingon isn't pretend, is it? William Romain Newbold said the meaning isn't in the characters themselves, but in the individual pen strokes. His translation reads as a work of madness, however. It's the meaning of life. Was it a medieval treatise on the elixir of life? That is what Robert Brumbaugh stated in 1970 after using a complicated decoding scheme. Oh, a love elixir. Halle Berry, here I come! Prescott Currier, a US Navy cryptographer, studied the herbal section of the manuscript and concluded that there were two distinct sections, he believed written by different writers, and suggested the book has multiple authors. Recent studies of a handwriting expert have put that into question though. But he still doesn't know what it's all about. In his book, Solution of the Voynich Manuscript, a liturgical manual for the Endura Rite of the Qatari, Heresy, the Cult of Isis, from 1987, Leo Levitov says the manuscript is a mixture of syllables from medieval Flemish with many borrowed Old German and Old French words. He said the text concerns the rite of Endura, an assisted suicide ritual for people near death famously associated with the Qatari. Get away, I'm not near death yet. And last but not least, could it be from alien origin? Since it is indecipherable and many of the illustrations seem to depict plants that do not exist, at least not on this world, and star systems unknown to us, could it be an alien crash landed here on Earth? Unable to return to his planet, he chronicled the remainder of his life on this planet. Beam me up, Scotty. So is it an alien story about his home planet? Or could its origin be much closer to home? You decide! Did you like the video? Click the like button. Leave comments or start a discussion in the comment box. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. I have a vlog channel, so if you want to get bored, why don't you check it out? And you can follow me on social media. All links in the description. See you next time!